Like how Melanie did for Darwin. Hell no, I'm taking my ass to medical school.
I won't be ready. Alright.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are going to do... Oh wait, I gotta do the intro.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got you. Buzz, 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 buzz. Hey, buzz, 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 buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz.
Hey, hey, it's Mickey Mac. Hey, on the track.
Hey, Nizzy, sitting pretty. Come on now.
I'm sorry. Don't eat me. My bad. I messed up. Hey, there, go. It's Mickey Mac.
Hey.
On the track.
Hey, Nizzy, sitting pretty.
Time to tune in
and get lit. Hey.
So guys, it's the honey pot. Welcome.
Disclaimer, I don't got them contacts I was talking about last time and right now, so
yeah, we can't just be wasting contacts.
Can't be doing that.
For videos. But she still look like a bad bitch.
That sound just throws me
I
off.
know, like I'm not a fan. This video is going to be about what would Naya do versus what would Michaela do. So usually YouTubers, they ask their fans to send them in questions and stuff, but because we don't have any like a huge fan base yet, we're just gonna use like pre-written questions, and then hopefully we can keep the series up and you guys can engage with us more. Right. All right, so I'm gonna start with the first scenario because I feel like everybody does like this scenario kind of sort of vibe. What would you do if you found out your boyfriend was cheating on you with a close friend? And y'all were in a relationship, like a real relationship, like you were living with him and y'all have been together for like 3 years. Like this is like not somebody you're talking to, like this is somebody you're with, and this is a friend that you like. Like me.
Oh fuck no. I think, oh, excuse me. Oh no. I think depending on where I'm at, if I'm like by myself and I find out, like just like me, find out by myself, because you know people can influence your reaction. If I'm by myself, I think my first reaction would be like shock, and then I would probably cry a little bit before I figured out what exactly I wanted to do. But because if I was using you, we fighting, we're fighting.
No, really, no care.
Like, and I don't care. Like, I don't even care if I lose. I'm still gonna say I whipped your ass.
That's okay, I'm gonna let you win though.
But no, but that's
like especially in that scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, that would never happen between us. But this is a scenario, so like we can't say that in the answer. Like, I know that wouldn't happen or anything.
But with anybody that I like am close to, if you're cheating on me with one of my close friends, somebody's getting hands put on them.
I think it's a dub. I think it's a dub for the friendship and the relationship because you guys don't even respect me enough. The fighting isn't because I'm mad. It's a respect kind of thing. I'm whooping your ass because you disrespected me in that way. Like, so Naya would fight you. Well, me. Naya would fight me and her nigga. I'm assuming that he would get an ass whooping too because
of course. He's getting his ass whooping first. You can get yours second. Like, I'm not the petty one to destroy somebody's stuff. Like me fighting is just getting my anger and aggression out, and then after that, I'm done with you. I'm a Capricorn, so once we say we're done with something, we're pretty stubborn. So
personally, I think that I'm more of a, I'm going to want to fight, but not you. But in this situation, you guys both owe me loyalty and respect. However, I'm going to want to put my hands on him because he ruined our friendship on he ruined our relationship on an intimacy level. Like, I can't trust him. You ruined our relationship on a respect and like trust type of basis. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different for me to be like betrayed by a boy because it's like, okay, that can be replaced. But like my ace boom. That's
you
don't come across best friends.
I probably like no BS. If like that, which I know I never will, because me and Michaela don't have the same taste. But like, if that was ever to happen with somebody I consider myself to be even a fraction of the measure as close with I am with Michaela, I'm gonna be like so hurt. Like it's gonna be so much hurt flowing through me that I'm not gonna be able to function for a minute.
Yeah.
Like
I'm very restricted, and like I don't even be like that with boys. So like if I find somebody that I'm in a relationship with, like locked down, and about to make a baby with, and then I find out my friend or something like that, that's just crazy. So if anybody's out there in that predicament where like their best friend and their boyfriend,
I'm so sorry.
Entangled.
Entanglement.
That's when you're tangling your sheets. Yeah, it's not funny, but yeah, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know how y'all doing it, because like I couldn't even imagine.
I couldn't.
The level of pain, hurt, and frustration I would feel would just be too strong, and like I probably would just like off both of them, off with their heads.
Put them in the coin. But yeah.
Okay, you can do a scenario.
I'm not prepared.
Okay.
Here's one. Not to make this all about relationships, but this is just the first thing that came to mind. What would you do if like the person that you decided to like have a child with ended up leaving you in one way or another, and you just ended up becoming like a single mother? How would you process that?
I feel like I would just be like devastated, you know, like not like for me, like I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm only devastated for my kid. No, because we made a baby together. That means that at some point we were comfortable enough. I would hope that we loved each other, you know, and when we laid down and made that baby, like I feel like that's a commitment to like, especially even if you're not gonna be with me, to raise our kid, you know, like even if me and my future husband or future baby father, praying that they're the same guy, you know, make a child, and it doesn't work out between us, we owe it to our kid to give them a good life with a co-parent relationship. That does not mean we have to be together. That does not mean that like he gonna be able to call me whenever he want, like a booty call. Not that kind of relationship, but a relationship where our child can depend on both of us equally. Like just because we don't work out don't mean that you get to ditch your responsibilities as a father, you know, like that's beyond me. I couldn't understand it.
I think I don't really know how I would react. I mean, I would be upset. My kid's gonna be taken care of regardless, but like it's
the principle.
It's like if to have somebody walk out on you is something. So like to be like you don't want to raise a child with me that so much love and care went into making, because if I say you can do that and me and we making a baby, you gotta like me at least a little bit. So if for you to like walk out on me, I don't know, at first I'd probably be like, wow, that's bullshit, like you're gonna take care of your kid. But I mean, you can't make somebody do something they don't want to do.
And I think that's the problem in a lot of like homes. Let me speak for the Black community, because I don't know
you can't make somebody do
anybody else.
Do.
But like I think that a lot of Black women are left because they come to the realization like, well, not I don't know why they're left, but I'm just saying like when they are left to like raise their kid and they come to the realization like you can't make somebody be there. The only thing you can do is be the best mom or the best parent that you can be to your child, because there are single men out there as well. Let me not try to make it seem like it's only single moms, because there are single dads out there doing the damn thing. But like, let's not sugarcoat it. It's more so a woman's job.
I would definitely try though. I mean, from my perspective might be
in
different.
Society, not like
my perspective might be different from yours, because I was raised in like a 2-parent household. So I would definitely, I know it's possible. I would definitely, I think at least a little bit, try to make that work. But I mean, like I said, you can't make somebody do something they don't want to do.
That leads us to like, go ahead, finish.
I would rather you walk out on me in the beginning though than later on down the line. Say as soon as I get pregnant, if you feel like you don't want to be there, then leave, because I'd rather you not be there at all than for you to be in my child's life at least a little bit and you walk out on them.
What would you like, if you fell out of love with somebody, like, would you stay in that marriage because of your children?
No. Especially because, like, since my parents got divorced and, like, I seen exactly how that works out, I definitely wouldn't.
And that's where our perspectives differ.
Yeah.
Because I feel like my child... Okay, it's not that I would stay unhappy, right? Like, forever. And I've never been in this predicament, so I'm just saying that, like, I grew up without my dad, you know? And the reason that my father... Okay, there were multiple reasons why my father wasn't around, but I can truthfully say that, like, had him and my mom tried to be together, he would have been in my life. Do you get what I'm saying? The reason that he wasn't present is because he wasn't present in the home. So, like, the only times I feel like he could be present was outside of the home, and he lives a certain type of life that doesn't involve for that. So the time that I would have got to spend with him was accounted for already, because he had to go home and sleep elsewhere. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when you have two individual households, not most of the time, but sometimes it makes it harder.
It does make it harder.
And it makes it, and it's not going to be ideal. Like, I don't think that a lot of divorces are easy because of that. You know, like, I think that people do stick around. I would probably give it into my child that's like 15, so that they know that their dad loved them, and then I'll be like, okay.
I think there's just ways
my daddy left when I was 2, y'all.
I just think, like, my parents got divorced when I was already pretty much grown.
But you did see them argue.
Yeah, I did, and that does affect you. It does affect your child. I would, if
it affects them either way. To be honest, like, I grew up thinking my dad didn't love me.
So, like, I feel as though if I decided to leave, if I fell out of love, if I fell out of love, I would try to make the most amicable divorce ever. And so, like, in the beginning, I would probably test the waters to make sure of my decision. And then if I'm, like, dead set on leaving, I would try to make the easiest thing ever. And of course, I would never want to put my kids in a type of predicament for them to be unhappy. But I honestly, truly think I know myself. I know how I act. And sometimes it's hard for me to, like, when I try to, like, hide my emotions, I end up hiding everything, and I can come off very, like, antisocial stuff. I can come off very antisocial or mean or rude, and I would never want to act like that towards my kids. So I just think in that situation, it might be better for me to, like, remove or to, like, fix the situation at that moment than try to hold on for them, because you never know. Like, keeping us both together could turn out to be a bad situation for everybody included. So I don't think so. I think I would just leave. It's better to be honest too, like,
yeah.
Especially if they're at an age, if they're at least like 5, mommy and daddy are having some problems.
It's mommy and daddy are having some problems.
So.
Yeah. I personally, like I said, I think it's a little bit harder to, like, digest, because either or, you know, it affects your kids either way. Like, growing up in 2 different households affects your kids, because that's splitting holidays, and it just creates a lot of confusion, you know. So, like, I feel like, me personally,
holiday stuff ain't funny, y'all.
That's Mr. Nelson upstairs. Like,
oh yeah, if you hear, like, and if you start to hear, like, pitter patter, that's my brother. Jackson. That's Jackson running around.
But no, like, I really think that it's gonna be a task. It's gonna be hard with either option you choose. I would probably, you know, resort every single last option before settling on a divorce, you know, before settling on separation. I would try, like, counseling, fixing what we broke, maybe, because, like, something clearly broke, you know. Like, if I was in love with you and then I fell out of love with you, something went wrong. So I would try to figure out what that something is. But, like, I feel like someone genuinely, you can wake up one day and just, like, not love someone and not realize that over time you were losing love for them, because things change. And I feel like once you get out of the honeymoon phase, it's a real test to your relationship, because, like, if you're not going to put in the work You're not gonna put in the work. I'm not gonna be this 24/7. I'm not gonna be easy to deal with 24/7. I'm gonna have my days where I'm a pain. And if you can't love, I was watching the Medea movie. There we go. I was watching the Medea's farewell play, and she said like, the reason people get a divorce is because when you sign up to marry somebody, you gotta sign up to marry like 5 different versions of that person. Like, you're only signing up to marry one version of that person. She was just like, every 5 to 7 years you grow and things change about you. So if you're only trying to love that person for exactly who they are in that moment, then that's not the person for you, because in 5 years they're going to be a new person. Totally totally different. Like, with new taste and new this, new that, like from fashion to like, loving. Just like, you have to be prepared to love me through a lot more than like mood swings. So if you ain't ready for that, we ain't making a baby. Because I would never intentionally put my child through what my mom unintentionally put me through. Mm-hmm. Like, my mom thought she could change someone who she couldn't. And here we are. Got a fucking grown-ass woman with some daddy issues. Yeah, but my mom was a great-ass mom and dad at the same damn time.
Alright, so would you give up your dreams for, like, the love of your life? Like, for instance, let me give you...
Like how Melanie did for Darwin? Hell no, I'm taking my ass to medical school. I'm going to be at Johns Hopkins. No, because then you're just going to be mad. You're going to be resentful. Like, it's no way that will ever work. There is no situation where that will ever work, because you're going to resent the person
all I'm saying is, if we can't come to a compromise, baby, it's not my time. It's not our time.
Like, why should I have to... My dream is to be a housewife for a football player, so that's the only time I'm giving up anything else in life is to bear children with Odell Beckham.
Excuse me, if you hear some more noises, that's save y'all. Y'all know I got 4 brothers. Michaela got more.
Yeah, too.
But I live with 3 of my 4, so
they're like our age though, so it's different because I'm the oldest out of all my siblings.
I'm dead smack in the middle. But what's the fine? I'm blanking right now. What's that fine football player that played for the Ravens? The one that everybody like.
Talking about Lamar Jackson.
Is that his name?
The quarterback that like just like the one that with his head in the braids.
Yeah, you don't think he cute? It's alright.
He rich.
Yeah.
Money make you a lot finer. Because, little baby, he was ugly last year. But this year, he kind of looking right. I'm not saying this. I'm saying that, like, the way you carry yourself. Not the money actually making you look fine. But, like, I think that Lamar Jackson could be cute if he did something with
We're going to do a video
on
celebrity crushes, y'all.
Ooh, that's next.
We're going to do a video of celebrity crushes. But, yeah, one day we're going to do a video on the family, too, because it's...
Oh, my God. I can't wait for y'all to meet the bros. These bros and then our other set of bros.
Yeah.
Somebody trying to come in?
No.
I don't care. But, yeah, it's going to be so funny because, like, they're characters. They're literally... Characters. Okay, let's do one that's not, like... What would you do if your husband asked you for a threesome with another woman? I'm straight asking him, like... Can I get one with another man? It's like, no. I'm gonna do it. Hold on.
Can I pick
Hold on.
Because if you pick it, it's gonna make me think that you messing with her on the low. I ain't gonna lie.
Be like, it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be uncomfortable for her, the amount of sexual chemistry that me and my husband have. But also, I'm not insecure. Let me not lie, because I might be in the bedroom with another woman. But like, I feel like I would be really offended when she, like, starts riding his face. Like, say, for instance, like, he's fucking me, right? And then he's fucking me from under, and she get on top of his face. I'm gonna be mad.
Girl, gonna be just like watching porn, girl. I'm be in it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not in it yet. And if I'm really in love with a nigga, I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
But I'm not gonna lie, I probably do it.
But this is the thing. I'm saying I probably would do it, but like if I'm uncomfortable with the fact, it's just gonna be like, okay, babe, can we work up to that? I will do it, but we'll probably have to work up to it. Like, because I mean, oh, did you hear what like what's her name, Jeannie said on The Real? She basically was talking about how like in her marriage to Jeezy, Jay, she called him Jeezy. I mean, she called him Jay. She wants to, in her marriage to Jeezy, she wants to submit to him. Like she wants to be submissive, and I agree with that 100%. I feel like if a man is a man, you naturally. I was about to do something that wasn't camera appropriate. You naturally want to submit to them. Like as a woman, you want to be a boss bitch in every place but your home. You know, you want to feel like somebody. I mean, the term is man of the house for a reason. Don't nobody want to be hard body 24/7. Yeah, like Jeannie was like, I own my own business. I make my own money. When I come home, I just want somebody else to have that role. Like, period. Tell me what you want, babe. You want some dinner?
Excuse me. What Nikki said? Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning.
Period. Like, I do all of that. So yeah, I agree with that. But that was just like a random one. Let's see. What's one that's not about? Okay, knowing what you know now, would you have gone to a 4-year university?
No. Easiest answer ever. No. But that's just because of the type of person I am. I went to school because at the time my parents said that I had to go to school. More so my mother, because both my parents worked. My mother didn't go to college. My father went on like a scholarship, athletic scholarship, and once he like shattered his knee, he ended up losing it, so he like ended up leaving. So they have never, like, nobody in my family has ever graduated from college. So like me and my
friend, Janet.
So me and my our friend used to be a nurse and she retired. Same thing.
How she was a nurse without going to school? She did programs.
You know, back then you could start on a different track. Oh. Yeah, but you know, I would not, especially with what I want to do in my life. I don't really need to go to a 4-year accredited university. I could have went to community college, saved my money, and then took my trades. Like, but now the way it's happening now, I have to take my trades when I'm not in school. So
my mama got her degree, but like my mama got her degree while I was in high school. So, you know, she went back, but that's because she also had me at 19 with like little to no help. Like literally my mom, okay, all of her help came in the form of a friend, because the family type that we come from, they don't give. So like yeah, I personally felt like I had to, because like before my mom, we didn't have college graduates in our family at all, on either side. Like even on my dad's side, none of them went to college. They all took a street route. So I just felt like I wanted to be like first gen on one side, and then like the successor to my mom. I also wanted to be a lawyer. I think that my views on life were a little like cloudy. I thought that like I could make all these changes, and the problem was that people wasn't fighting for change. And I'm not saying that our fight for change is not working. It is, you know, progression. But it's just not, I'm super passionate about it to the point that it's painful. It's too painful to realize that like the change that I seek will not happen in my lifetime.
Yeah, I think that in a lot of, I don't know how, I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like, at least in my household, academics was very important. And like when you meet my oldest brother, he's like super smart,
intelligent. Najee is shitting on all of us, and that's like, it's not like me and Naya dumb, because I'm in the honor society.
If you go to my TikTok, you can see him, because I did a rate my siblings. But like, he is very intelligent, and like we used to be like, I wasn't competing with nobody, but I think he was competing against me, and I lost every single time. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I'm smart enough to the point where I can carry myself. I can have an intellectual conversation, and I had to get good grades, because anything below a B was not accepted in my household until I got to like the 11th grade. I came home with my first C, and I cried. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna get whooped. But like, yeah, that stuff, they didn't, my parents didn't play about that. So when it was time for me to pick a school, it wasn't, what do you want to do in your life? It was, where you going next? I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like my mom didn't expect anything other than for me to want everybody. Like when everybody meets me, they talk about how well spoken I am, and you know, it's like a certain pressure. Even my godparents, bro, they diddy. So I think that I think it was expected of me. So I didn't even look at options outside of it, but I really do feel like I wasted 4 years of my life to get a degree that is going to do nothing for me, because I don't even want to pursue what I'm getting a degree. And then it's just like, it's too late to change it, because if you change it, you got to do like 2 more years at minimum.
I definitely did not have my aha moment until I was already halfway done, and then I was just like, maybe I should finish. And then like when I got in the middle of junior year, I was just like, nah, you made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
And so like now it's just like, we're in our senior year now, and I was just like, there's no point in me dropping out now. That would be dumb.
That would be stupid. All the debt. You already accumulated all the debt.
Right. I'd rather just get the degree and go on about my business.
Have something to fall back on, just in case like this whole thing this thing called life doesn't work out, you know. So, I mean, knowing what I know now, would I have done it?
No. Not at all.
But like, I'm okay with what I did. Because, like, I mean, I don't know why my bra strap just keep trying to show.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at
my situation. It could be a lot worse. So,
it definitely could.
I'll take it. But if I did know. So, there you have it. Michaela and Naya's What Would We Do? Really, I'm trying to figure out what Beyonce did. Because I need to know what Beyonce did to become Beyonce. Oh, Kylie Jenner. What would Kylie do? Because I'm trying to be a billionaire.
You know, every day I ask myself why my parents did not take the proper precautions to have me set up better. But you know, it's okay. Because Kylie was born rich.
I need to talk to my mama. She didn't take some notes out of Christian's butt. Because I'm trying to take some notes. Yeah. But yeah, all right. Thanks for taking a dip. Dip, baby, dip. And a honey pot. We'll see you guys next video. We're going to have on something different.
Yep.
But our hair and makeup are going to be the same.
Yep.
Because we're filming these videos. We're trying to do them, knock them out. So that we can have content. So that we can edit content. So that we can post content.
Yeah.
So don't judge us.
But if
next video, though, it's going to be an old one that we recorded a year ago.
You're welcome.
It's a gem.
You in our business.
I don't like that.
Don't do that.
I don't like that. Carisha, please.
Carisha. Let me stop the video.
Carisha.